everyone, welcome back to the Beehive Buzz. I'm the Queen Bee. It is Monday morning, a blessed Monday morning. I don't have to go to work today. We have today off, and I'll tell you, we need it. The students are all raggedy, the teachers are raggedy. I'm enjoying the day off for sure. It's supposed to be cloudy out and kind of gray and miserable, but as you can see from this right here, that's just sunshine. And you can see from the odd shadows on my face from the camera and everything, we've got some sunny weather, which is great. So hubby and I are going to get out later for a little while and just go for a nice long walk and enjoy the day. It's in the 40s, and you can't complain about that in February in Pennsylvania. So some clips I'm going to show you in this video are from last Saturday. We went for a hike at Sinnemahoning State Park in Pennsylvania. It was beautiful day Saturday. You'll see the sky was just so blue, and we had some fun. We did, what I didn't show is that we did check out the campsite there, which, because we can make an easy trip of it, it's only about 45 minutes away from our house. We're not pressured to look for a camping spot there, but it's such a pretty area, and it's got some good biking, and it's got the lake there, and one of the things I want to add to our camping experience this year is some kayaking. I grew up around the water and stuff, so that sort of thing doesn't bother me. Javi isn't fond of doing a whole bunch of water things if he can't control how deep he is. So like he'll go in the lake and in a pool that, he can easily see the bottom, or, stand up and have the water not really above his shoulders or something. So boating isn't really for him, but my son and his best friend that comes with us a lot of times, they would enjoy that. So I was thinking about getting a couple of just cheapy versions of kayaks and some life jackets, and then at least 2 places that we're going this year have got lakes, and it'd just be good for a day trip. We've got state parks near enough us that for day trips during the summer if we want to really use those kayaks more. So I'm excited about that. I've been starting some research on that. What I'll probably do is just pick up, like I say, this is a very low grade endeavor. I'm not looking to get into this for lots and lots and lots of money, but usually our Walmart's has in the spring some boating necessities like that are not the best quality, but they're not that expensive either. So I figure if we're just getting into it and we want to see how we like it, then we can. So we can just pop them on top of the SUV on a rack, and because we're hauling our camper, so we don't have to, have our tent and all of our stuff up there. So it'll be good. Anyway, so I got my pattern in the mail that I talked about in the last video for my son's wedding. And this is it. Look at this draping, beautiful. It strikes me as very vintagey, just so pretty. It says it's like super easy to do, so it's not that I'm afraid of sewing harder thing. It's just time wise with these 2 quilts I'm working on. Time wise is just I'm looking for quick and easy. So I gotta find the fabric for the sheath, and then something beautiful and drapery for, I just hope I don't, mess it up. that kind of material, but you can see there's just this seam and some edge finishing and a little seam right there. Surely I can't mess that up, right? So I showed it to my future daughter-in-law. She was over yesterday. We had Sunday dinner with her, and she got all excited because I haven't seen any of the bridesmaids' dresses or anything, and they all have some sort of little drapey thing. And she goes, "That's going to look perfect for the wedding." Well, I didn't know that, so I was very excited. And I said, "Well, is it going to be too perfect? Do you want me to change it at all?" And she goes, "Oh, no, it's fine." So I'm very excited about that. So I just got to find the fabric now. Her colors are, you can see some of them over here. This is the beginning of her quilt. There's 24 blocks in the quilt. Half of them are the shoe fly quilt, and then there's another block of another style. These are just up there to get them off my sewing table over here, and get them out of the way. You can see I have one laid out right here, ready to go as soon as I get done doing this video. And so there's 12 of those, and then I start on the alternate block, and when you put them together, it just makes a really pretty design. So I'm hoping that she likes these. I'm sure she will. She's not the type. She's not like, that's not exactly right. She'll be fine. She's an artist, and she does a lot of very interesting crafts, and so she understands about the work that goes into it, and she's very appreciative. And she's just a sweetheart. I'm just going to say it. She's a sweetheart. So, all right. So you're going to see some clips next, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the day wherever you are. I'm going to be sewing most of the day, which is something that I've been waiting to do. I was going to do some on Saturday after we got back from our hike, but I had some other things I had to tend to. And then Sunday was busy, and I honestly, Sunday afternoon, I kind of crashed and burned a little bit because I was just tired. And then we had Sunday night church, and then after that, it was just chill with my honey and my family, and so I didn't get any sewing done over the weekend. But I also knew that I had today, so I didn't push myself. I could have pushed myself, but yeah, what's the point? All right, you all have a wonderful day, and if I don't see you again on any clip after this, have a blessed week. This little lookout area. You can see us approaching it. I like looking at our shadows. I think that's fun. So this goes out to a little lookout.
Look out!
Ha. Ha. So one time, they have a lot of programs here for families and whatever. Snowmobilers, cross-country skiers, snowshoeing. All the snow stuff has been a bust this year because we've gotten hardly any snow. We've had some cold weather, but we really haven't gotten enough snow. But you can see this path going down here. One summer, some of the kids and I came down, and they had a tubing activity. And we entered the water here and got out there with our tubes and just went downstream pretty far down. And it was fun because it was the butterfly mating season, and they like to congregate around deer scat for the nutrients in order to mate. So wherever there was deer scat, there was hundreds of butterflies. It was just so cool. And I got a picture of one of my kids sitting by the butterflies. It just was like a little fairy sitting in all the butterflies there. It was fun. But obviously this time of year, even though there's not a lot of snow, the water is very cold. No tubing. But that was a fun thing. But you can sit here, they've got information in case you need to brush up on any of your facts about nature. But it's just pretty. Okay guys, look at this tree. Look at this. It looks like it's grown, broken off here, and then it goes under this tree, and it looks like it comes out the other side. Isn't that wild? Flood controller for the dam building. We went down there and didn't see one, and then we decided to leave, and we drove right past this one, and we're like, there's an elk! We have seen them before. But there's probably a bunch on the other side of that knoll, you know. But we're right in the middle of the road. It's not the best place to stop.
Nobody's coming yet, so.
Okay, there's our elk. He was facing this way, but when we pulled up, he turned around to give us a negative princess look. But he was munching happily. We disturbed his lunch, I think. He's definitely not gonna look this way. Oh, there he is. I don't think he heard me, by the way. So supposedly there were 30 or 40 of them down by the river. We went down there, didn't see any, and we were driving back to go home. And this one was just along the side of the road, munching away. I love the coloring. I don't know how it's coming out on the video, but his coloring is really pretty. Really pretty. And the elk in this area, pretty common to see them this time of year.